For today's video, we're only going to hunt just one box of pennies. That being said, this box of pennies is from the Great Northeast. Hey everyone, it's RobFindsTreasure. Welcome back to my channel. Like I said in the intro, just a one box penny hunt today, but I do like hunting boxes from the Great Northeast. I want to thank Sergeant Stacker for getting me this box from the state of Massachusetts. As many of you know, I have better luck in finding either varieties, older wheat scents, more copper, things like that when I get boxes from the Northeast, and I'm hoping that this box does just that. Now, for those of you watching this series, this is going to be episode number 108, and it's box number 203. So far, through the first 202 boxes, we've slotted 204 of the 234 scents that this Dansco Penny album contains. If you'd like to start the playlist from the very beginning at box 1, I have that playlist linked both down below in the video description, as well as pinned up here for your convenience. Now, I went ahead and already popped the top of this box to make sure we had circulated scents, and we do. So thank you, Sergeant Stacker. I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of goodies might lie inside. We're going to get right to the hunt today and see if we can kick off with an early find and often finds. I'll see you guys when I have that first find. Before I get to the first find of the box, I just want to make mention that almost 50% of the people who watch my videos are currently not subscribers. If you are enjoying my content and you watch my videos regularly, please consider subscribing. Every one of you helps me out tremendously. Now back to the video. We're on roll number 6, and our first wheat scent find of the box is going to come in this roll, and it's a 1956 Philadelphia. Roll number 10, wheat scent number 2, 1953 Denver. Roll number 12, wheat scent number 3, and that's going to be a 55 Philly, and if it was the DDO, we'd be able to see it with the naked eye, and I don't see it. We'll check for that poor man's doubling as well, though. And it looks like it might have a little bit of that right after the second 5. Either way, no extra value. We'll hold on to it, though. It's still a wheat scent. Roll number 14, wheat scent number 4, another 50s one, 1957 Denver. Roll 15, and we already have 5 wheat scents. Unfortunately, all 5 are in the 50s. This is a 1953 Philly. Roll number 19, wheat scent number 6. Is it another from the 50s? Nope, our oldest find yet, a 1945 Philadelphia. Roll number 20, wheat scent number 7 is a 1952 Denver. Roll 25 marks the midpoint of the box, and now we have 8 wheat scents, and we have our new oldest find, a common 1944 Philadelphia. Roll number 33, another wheat scent, number 9, but another from the 50s, 1956 Denver. Roll number 34 will give us our 10th wheat scent for double digits. Reverse facing, and this one is another 1956 Denver. Roll number 38, wheat scent number 11. Unfortunately, another 50s wheatie, another 1957 Denver. Roll number 42 is going to give us a dozen Wheaties now. This one's reverse facing, probably from the 50s again. Nope, it's going to be a 1945 Philadelphia, third from the 40s. Roll 48, wheat scent number 13. It's actually going to be our oldest wheat scent of the hunt, just the 1942 Philadelphia, but we'll take it. 2 rolls left. Can we find one more? Well, that's going to do it for that Massachusetts State Penny box. And you know what? I know we're not going to have anything for the book. There was really nothing old and nothing that nice. But anytime you can hunt a box and get 13 wheat cents, 3 pounds, 14 ounces of copper, a bunch of Canadians and some other side finds, it wasn't a bad hunt. For Canadians, we had 20 of them. And the oldest one we had was a Laureate portrait, 1964. The last year they used this portrait on the Canadian coinage. 1965 started the second Elizabeth portrait. We also had 7 1959s, one pretty nice 1960 large date. We'll check that against the album, and a couple of 69S's. Again, I don't think we have any additions or even upgrades unless that one does, but let me do my due diligence. I'll check the finds to the book and bring you back in for a look at the book and some final thoughts on the hunt. Well, we've compared the finds to the book, and as expected, no upgrades, no additions. The 1960 large date I had in the book was nice enough to not need replacing, so definitely not going to have an upgrade there. That being said, like I said, it was still a fun hunt, and I want to thank Sergeant Stacker for the box from Massachusetts. We did add quite a few Canadians, and eventually I will start that Canadian book since we've been collecting every single Canadian cent since the 100th episode. For those of you curious, this is all of the Canadian cents we have amassed so far since episode number 101. I told you guys that starting in episode 101, I would pull out all the Canadian cents I get from my penny hunts, because down the road we will do a Canadian penny hunt and fill album, but this is what we got. Now, I'll tell you, we have a lot more Canadian cents than that in the first 100 episodes and since the beginning of my channel, but I don't have those pulled aside, so I don't know which ones were specifically in the first 100 episodes, so this is all of them since then. Again, I will be doing a Canadian penny hunt and fill down the road. Once we get more pennies to actually make it a real hunt, then I'll do that. Anyway, just want to give you guys a quick look at how many Canadian cents we've had since episode number 101, and there they are. Now, after 203 boxes, we're hard stuck at 204 out of 234 cents slotted, and we will have to keep looking to see if we can keep finding down the road. If you enjoyed this one box hunt, I'd appreciate that thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting, and thanks for watching.